Hey everybody. So Trudy has a new friend and she's been here about 2 or 3 days. There we go. Is that better? Are we back on? There we go. Trudy has a new friend. We're calling her Butterscotch. She's a sweetheart, and we found out this morning when she finally let me get a hold of her bag to see how she was doing that she is still in milk. So I feel excited that we got an incredible deal on her, and Trudy seems to be happy with her, and they seem to be happy with their little enclosure. This is where they go at night, and during the day we let them out into the yard and they play. And the chairs are in there because Jess and I have been having coffee with the goats every morning. And so Miss Butterscotch is going to need to be milked, which I'm excited about, because I thought we were, several months away from being able to do that. But she's still in milk, so we're gonna start doing that. Just spent, I don't know, an hour and a half whipping together the coolest milk stand for me. It's up at a good height where I can maneuver, and for not ever having seen one or built one before, this is pretty fantastic with just lumber that we had around the yard. So this is Marco and Jess. Say hi, Daddy.
Hi.
You want to tell about your milk stand?
Premise behind it, obviously the stand, have this board mobile, and then I got to get a length of chain and a hook, but the chain will be attached to this side and there'll be a hook on this side, so you put the goat head in, bring it over, and then I'll have a food basket on front. So if you put the goat head in, lose the chain, they can't pull their head back out of here.
And they're distracted by the treats that'll be in the bucket down here.
So they'll sit and eat while Mandy can get to the side of them and get some milk.
You want to demonstrate with Trudy instead of her, because she's kind of still a little antsy with us. There's Miss Trudy. And he's going to build a ramp so that they can walk up, because clearly I'm not going to be able to pick up the other goat. But this is Miss Trudy. She's going to demonstrate, because she's our easiest to hold model. So she'll have a bucket of treats here that she'll be distracted by, and then we put that there so she can't pull her head out, but it's not up against her neck where it's going to choke her. It's just loose enough that she can move and swallow, but still be able to maneuver the treat bucket. And she's so sweet. She's such a sweet girl. She loves on us and rubs on Jess when he comes out to visit, and likes to sit in his lap while we have coffee. And the other girl is starting to warm up to us, so she finally let me check her bag, and because I've been telling Jess since we got her, I said I think she's still got milk. And if that's the case, she needs to be milked so that she's not uncomfortable, because she's been kind of a grouchy goat. But she's still, yeah. He's getting the feed bin so we can measure that, because they've got two. Where are you going, Trudy? Back in there. She's fine. So he's got the secondary feed bin so we can test it. Are you going to screw it in, or are you going to use the hooks? Because you can put a... Oh, yeah. Probably be better to bolt it in, especially if they're going to be moving. Take the hooks out. Baron, you don't eat that. That's good food. So that's where the feed will sit, and they'll be able to get treats there. I might want to put it up a little higher, maybe. You think? Because they're about the same height, I guess. They'll be fine. But that's where the treat bucket goes, and then they get distracted by the goodies that they get, and so they don't kick or fuss. We're obviously going to have to train her to the milk stand, because I don't know that she's ever been on a milk stand, or if she's just been out in the pasture with the other goats. So we'll have to train her for that, but we'll be able to check hooves and do trimmings and things like that while she's on the milk stand too. So it's good to have that for health reasons, and then being able to check their feet and put it through the hole that's already there, honey. gonna work. Yeah, because we can hook it to that bar and it won't move. Yep. There we go. That'll stay up. And they like bananas and banana peels, like like butterscotch. They weren't, well, they didn't eat the bananas right off, but Miss Butterscotch knew exactly what he had when he brought the banana out. She ate a piece of peel. Apparently they like that. They went back and got the banana peels. This is Miss Butterscotch. We were going to call her Miss Garrett because the other goat's name is Trudy, but Trinity said Butterscotch, and I thought that was too cute. So she's Butterscotch Garrett. Miss Garrett. And for those that aren't old like me, Miss Garrett is the redheaded woman from The Facts of Life, and Trudy was one of her girls. Since she's a little older than Trudy and she's redheaded, we're going to call her Butterscotch Garrett. She's got the prettiest beard. So we don't know if she's pregnant and just lactating, but we're gonna try. Because when I went to pick her up, her boar was pretty interested in her, and I don't think he got her. And she said she didn't think that he got her, but she also didn't mention that she was still in milk. So that was a pleasant surprise, because she did have kids that were born this year. So it's possible that Miss Butterscotch is mother of one of those kids, or two of those kids, because they twin out. But we're gonna see. And I found the perfect little short metal bowls that are good for her height for milking. And then there's another one that's slightly bigger that it nests perfectly down into for ice and water, so we can cool the milk really fast. And then I've also boiled the sieve and a reusable coffee filter so that they're sterilized, so that when we milk, you cool the milk quickly and then you strain it, or you strain it and then cool it. You have about an hour and a half. I think the last video I saw said about an hour and a half to get it cool. But without a boar here, she's not going to have that goaty taste, so it'll be good. And she's a Nigerian dwarf, so it's good creamy milk. And now we did look at some of the other images, and I don't think that Trudy is Nigerian dwarf. She may actually be a La Mancha dwarf mix. So, and La Manchas also give a really good creamy milk. So if she's part La Mancha and part dwarf, she's going to stay a really good size, and she's going to give really good milk. So we'll be able to enjoy that, and she's going to make really pretty babies. But we will not be getting a boar because they stink. So we'll be taking them off-site for their carnal goatiness. Unless Butterscotch is pregnant and has a boy, when he gets old enough, we can breed him to Trudy and then weather him, which means cut his balls off so he doesn't stink. Are you gonna put her up there, or are you gonna try and do the ramp first? Okay. Well, here, have this leash, because she's still. I don't think Miss Butterscotch has ever had a collar or been walked on a lead, but so she's still a little feisty when it comes to people maneuvering her. I guess she's used to being in a field with other goats and nobody ever handling her. So we handle her and Trudy, and we hang out with them like quite a bit during the day, just to try and get her used to being around other humans, so that she has so she's a little easier for us to handle, because I don't think she's ever, grab the what? I don't think she's ever been like handled the way that, you know, we're used to petting and loving on them and handling them. So we're gonna get her up here on the stand, get her head in there. There we go. Oh, doing really good already. Don't let her out. You want me to screw that in?
Yep, go and screw that bolt in. It's just temporary.
Yeah. All right, that's in. And we'll see how.
So she's not happy.
She's not
hurting.
She's not happy, but she's not hurting, and she's not kicking. So let's see. My hands are so big and they don't work very well, so we're gonna try and see how this goes. She's scooting away from me. Stand up, pretty girl. Let's do this. Hold her still. She's sitting. Of course, she's gonna sit on it now. Okay. Yeah. There we go. We got us some. Check that out. Oh, I can do it. That means it's gonna be super easy to teach Tony. Awesome. So I'm really excited. That right there is milk. I'm super excited. Let me get the other side, just because I don't think I got that side when I was checking earlier. Yep. There we go.
It's going to be a two-person operation for a little while.
For a little while. It takes a little bit to get used to figuring out, especially because Nigerian dwarfs have such small teats. It's hard to get a hold of them, but there we go. We got milk on both sides, and she's pretty calm. She's doing really good. You're sweet girl. She's not amused, so we'll have to find her some better treats to keep her distracted. But apparently, she really likes animal crackers. So Miss Butterscotch is going to be pretty happy with her treat. So we're going to find him a goat type treat that I think it's like sweet feed and the black oil sunflower seeds. Awesome. She's doing so good. Black oil sunflower seeds, plus I really need to get in here, and you see how her toes are. I don't think she's had her hoofs trimmed, but we got the trimmer to do that. So we need to get in here and get all this mess out so she's a little more comfortable with walking. Because she's currently just chilling on her knees because she does not want to be there. All right, stand up, Miss Butterscotch. I think we may need to move the treat bucket a little higher up. No, she seems to be doing all right, and she's calmed down quite a bit just even since she's been sitting here. So it's just a matter of.
She's not happy.
She's not amused currently, but that is a really good flow, and she's not hot or bound up, and it's not super tight. So I don't know. I know we've had her for a couple of days, but that was me. I know we've had her for a couple of days, so I know at least 2 days that she hadn't been milked, but I'm trying to get her used to being handled, and we'll have to get the wipes out here to clean her udders up. But she's not kicking, and you know the trick is just to touch them and keep them calm and get them used to the stand. No traumatic experience, so they'll be happier with being milked. So she's so sweet. Aren't you sweet? She's got the cutest beard, just like her mama. She's a pretty girl. She's a pretty girl. Well, that's our exciting thing this morning. We found out we have milk in the backyard. So
give us a little bit.
Give us a little bit,
and we'll set up the milk and come back to you.
He's gonna finish the milking stand, and we're gonna get her some good treats. And then I'm waiting for the stuff to cool because I had to boil it so that it was good and sterilized. So we're waiting for that stuff to cool off so I can get the bucket underneath her and we can try this out. Because I learned to make cheese the other day, and I thought I wouldn't get to use that skill for several more months, but it looks like we're going to get to milk and learn how to do that. So we're going to bring the kids out. Tony's super excited. He loves goat's milk, and he's got little bitty hands, so it'll be way easier for him to milk her if I can get him to learn how to do it quickly and keeping her calm. So that will be fun. So we're going to finish the milk stand and we're going to let her browse around the yard for a little bit. We'll get them some treats. Trudy's already eating the neighbor's bushes. they like to walk the fence line and keep it clear. So we will see you guys on the flip side.